Opening map, train. That's exactly what we wanted, Jason. Straight away, we get a chance to get into train. And so, straight away, it's fast for Vexite to get out. It's going to be exercise with that first kill. Liaz taken out, and Vexite's got a lot of space to play with.
Oh, he's got tons, actually. Exercise, he's not going to realize how close up they are. Surely turn around that corner. There's a smoke in his face, and Exercise just going to hold on to Ivy. So bomb site is lost, essentially, but Joko with this flank can delay.
Bomb has been planted.
There's off T-Con. Dexter going back on in. And now Maka waiting to move his way out of Econ. It's going to be ins with that first headshot. Gravity comes back in. Through connector, Vexite taken out, 3v3, and Regali with a headshot back onto Gravity. 3v2 now as that bomb tapped, moving back into it, in swings out from Con, good headshot from Lucky, and now Dexter having to come back from T-Con down to the 1v1, but time is the problem here, and Dexter knows he can just work with it. It's on his side, and he'll play around those ladders perfectly, and Dexter has picked up this pistol around here for FlyQuest.
He actually did a great round overall for the whole way through to stay tucked in towards Team Main and just waited for his perfect time. Now, you will notice here in the pistol round, we have a new updated HUD here in 2025 coming into the ESL events, the Intel Extreme Masters.
Gravity and Exercise playing together.
Yeah, and if you're FlyQuest at this point, you know you have to clear this out. The question is how much utility they're going to dedicate towards gaining this back.
Gravity gets clear, but not expecting the second player, and Exercise makes the most of that with his MP9. He goes again and sees the third. Worried about Pop Dog, and should be, but In's still able to come out on top of that with the AK, so right now, FlyQuest still looking better, but 3D Max have inflicted quite a bit of damage, and I think Lucky could be the player to unravel this, because he's still waiting with that better rifle just at the corner, and here comes Regali. Oh, looking past hell, it's Lucky, catching Regali looking the wrong way. And so another kill goes to away 3D Max, and with 15 seconds left, the bomb is down in the open. Another shot this time from Joko, and suddenly it is just ins of not enough time to win the round, and 3D Max able to bounce back immediately after losing the pistol.
And only 30 seconds to make this work.
Joko needs his teammates to come over. Mac is going to get involved in this first fight, holding down the back line. Here comes Liaz. Oh, big swing. And Mac would have expected at least one kill out of that, but now it's about Joko. His teammates taking the initial attention. Lucky will turn back. Exercise and Lucky combine, but Joko's still waiting for his time to strike off the top, and he'll do so effectively and close the round with Lucky.
Took really long to come to fruition, that kind of execute. I think that play was called at like the 50-second mark, and they don't really exit Ivy until 30 seconds, and then they're just kind of shut down by 20 seconds.
Last year, 3D Max.
Damn.
Oh my god, okay. Good shot from Inns, but traded out immediately.
Damn.
But another one, and now we start to talk about this round as a possibility for FlyQuest.
Yeah, the bummer for Lucky is he actually kind of has to maintain the aggression. He might, in another world, if he had a teammate at the bomb site, think that, you know, it's time for him to fall back and gain some safety elsewhere, but he has to take this kind of a risk to make sure he can hold on to it, allow Exercise and Maka to stay outside. I'm going to start creeping up now. One shot reposition. You got Exercise playing underneath Old Heaven. Or in Old Heaven, I should say. Good kill. Now he can reposition. He can try and clip one more as they make their progression through the connector.
Oh, missed shot from Maka. That's a big problem. Another one from the Deagle. Now Exercise, waiting at hell, jumps off, gives himself a different angle to work with, but all his teammates are gone because these Deagles are just firing here for FlyQuest, and it's just unbelievable that the Deagles have come out and won that cleanly in the end.
Yeah, beautiful shots from the Deagles. Missed shot from Maka was really, really painful. That was still a very salvageable round, but that last rotation, Lucky, who did such a good job holding the inner bomb site, just gets wrecked by Regali on the shift. But now they've got to build on it with the rifles.
Yeah, it's a lifeline. It's an opportunity to try and build on it, but here goes Maka with some aggression with the AWP all the way through Pop, up into the halls. And this could work out nicely for Maka. Yeah, it does. FlyQuest slowly walk into the scope, not expecting him perhaps to be scoped up with the AWP in that position, and so a great opening kill for 3D Max to work with. I like the game plan right now from 3D Max. It's going to be really difficult to play your own game here if you're FlyQuest. You're just kind of being suffocated and having to deal with the problem of aggression in the brown halls immediately. And with 35 seconds left, there's not a whole lot of time here for FlyQuest, and they still have so much ground to make up. So at the moment, 3D Max in a far better position. And they can just play passive now that they've dealt with that initial aggression.
And time again is an issue. Like, look at where Regali is with the AWP over towards Ivy. There's 20. I don't even know if you go for this if you're FlyQuest. You got 15 seconds to get into the bomb site. They've got control of team main as well. This is brutal. Maka can just end your day, and he will. There goes Dexter. And now for sure, FlyQuest, you have nowhere to run. You're already kind of committed, so you're in a dangerous place to lose money, lose your weapon. No bonus coming in. Liaz connects the shot, and they somehow get away with it.
Yeah, at least worst case scenario is avoided, but you know, we talked about that being an opportunity to build on this T-half when you win with the Deagles. Just to reiterate that video as well, because I think it was slightly wrong this morning in the initial graphic, but it's Train up first, FlyQuest map pick, Inferno 3D Max's map pick, and if we need it, Anubis is a third.
Anubis as a third. All right, Dexter, you got yourself an opening. This time you step into A main, prevent any of the aggression, any of the pushes.
Let's see how they play with a minute 10 seconds left. Maka has again positioned himself looking down Ivy.
This is where FlyQuest is coming.
This is a tough angle to deal with for the T's, who walk right in towards Maka, gets away with one and tosses utility to prevent any follow-up trade attempt.
All right, man advantage has been equalized and taken right back. Maka, ooh, okay, spots Regali, good shot. Or good flashbang, I could say, to force out the shot. And 3D Max still looking like they're pretty much in control of this. Just now A main being attacked, but the open sight lines with the AWP is so deadly, and it doubles up. And it's gotten so much worse for FlyQuest.
Yeah, you've seen that coming. You've seen them just sort of eclipsing one another, and you knew Mac had a chance. And he's just been roaming. He's been devastating so far for FlyQuest. He can't really do too much wrong at the moment. Jocko waiting inside of the pop dot smoke. This is such a great timing for him to come around the back as well, because they're distracted with limited time. And so Jocko comes around the backside. Good kill from Regali, but needs both kills in the next few seconds here. So just running high. And they walk right towards him. Exercise able to close it. And another round as 3D Max back to winning ways.
FlyQuest seem very tentative.
Scraping the bottom of the barrel here for
Yeah, we're just
FlyQuest, but
doing our best for the boys.
Now they got to give us something. Well, this time 3D Max maybe have a better read of what they're up against, because there's no one aggressive in the brown holes.
Well, I'll say too, like, this is, you're going up against this AWPer, one missed shot from Maka, or a blown fight from Joko, right? And all of a sudden you don't have the rifler to keep space.
So utility is deployed as he realizes he's about to be pushed from ramp, and they haven't gotten rid of him. So he even goes to the sidearm and able to get the job done, but 3D kills come in quickly. Nice shot from Mac inside of the site. Now Leah's left alone, trying to do all that he can with his little Deeg. There's not much left on the table unless he can get a quick headshot here on Mac, and missed shots could be the opening, and he's unable to take out Exercise at that kind of range. So a 7th round for 3D Max, this CT side.
Haven't been able to create any really strong opportunities for themselves. One thing we haven't really seen them do at all is try and get anyone out A main. We saw the fight from Dexter deep into it previously. Good flash from the outside yard. Good flash in rebuttal, in response for a trade. Utility activating players into a 4-on-4. That's FlyQuest cracking open that aggression towards the B bomb site. Do they want to do anything with it?
Here comes Lucky. In towards T-Con. Dexter on the other side of the wall. Now, oh my god, okay. Well, not the fight that Lucky would have liked, but certainly a great shot from Dexter on that second peek out. Gravity waiting on top of the bomb train. And Maka lining away. It hasn't been missing much today. And there's another shot added to his tally. Now 3v3. Push that smoke as it fades away. Exercise catches Lias just on the edge of it. And so now an advantage once again with 3D Max, as Dexter is the player that has to make something happen here, and he gets caught. So bomb down, and Regali so far away. Actually, he has the bomb on his back, so he's going to be making his way down into the bottom of the B ramp and try and get into the site here. And there's a chance that he can get into the site, because Maka is a little bit too far away to spot him just now.
I think they were really trying to improvise something really cool in that round. Doesn't pan out in their favor. Good job from Regali to find the kill. 100 HP, bomb being planted, 1 versus 2. I mentioned maybe they can squeak out enough rounds. This is another that they could steal away.
Regali has to clutch it, and he's so close to getting the lineup of both players coming through the connector, but so far away from it. And FlyQuest desperately need those kind of rounds to go their way, but that's another one gone to the wind.
A lot of teams are going to be jockeying to have that kind of early dominance on train. Being adept at the new maps has always been a huge benefit. Tons of utility in towards T-main from 3D Max, and yet again, that aggression is rewarded in a good piece of map control taken over. Regali is stuck behind the smoke with nothing to do in T-mid. One spotted out towards Ivy, that's Liaz. And 3D Max in complete control with no pressure being applied, and now a pop dog push as well.
Oh, they're about to meet each other head on. 2 push through pop, 2 coming from the brown halls. Exercise unleashes his bullets first, and he's the only player required until Lucky steps in just from behind him, and both of those kills go the way of the defense. So right now, FlyQuest, it really couldn't get worse for them.
Because that means those inside fenders never feel a whole lot of pressure. You're not forcing any movement, any rotations, any shifts in the defense that can make things easier elsewhere. And now you have control of Pop Dog, so you have this really awkward angle for the T's to deal with.
Oh, great shot again. Side of the smoke. Liaz walks right into it. Nice and easy execution from the French guillotine of gravity. Now Regali left 1v5. Move into the open, and Gravity's got a follow-up headshot as we head into the last round of the first half. It is pure dominance right now from 3D Max. Well, Maka just waiting. Here comes the attack. Final round of this first half as FlyQuest so desperately look to try and close out one buy round. This has been their map pick of their T side. And Regali fighting forward for FlyQuest has created a little bit of space as they now get into the site. This is one of the best rounds so far for FlyQuest in terms of having a foothold in the round. Mac is still making it difficult with another shot connected in the AWP, but FlyQuest 3v4 to close out this first half.
Flank is everything. The flank from Gravity can change this entire round, and now they're going to be forced to peek FlyQuest. They can't wait any longer, and it just doesn't matter. There's the wraparound from Gravity through Pop, and a 10-2 scoreline to close out the first half. 3D Max, they are dominant here in the opening half of Train. The question is, does FlyQuest on the CT side have a little bit more comfort to exert their will on the map to make 3D Max's T side uncomfortable? That'll be the question. Let's see how aggressive they decide to be in the rifle rounds, if we can get there.
No, first fight going down. Paredes ready to rattle away. And Joko running away. He doesn't want to get involved in that.
He's like, I don't like any of that, really.
Nope, too many guns.
I don't want to be involved.
Well, here comes the fights down in Icon. It's going to be Lucky with the first headshot. Joko to follow up in response. And we're looking at 3D Max in a perfect position in this pistol round so far. Liaz going to prevent that perfection with a great shot back of his own, and Vexite getting involved as well. So numbers once again even with 1:13 left.
Okay, now FlyQuest has finally put 3D Max in an uncomfortable position where they have to make a decision of where they want to rotate to. Going to try and get the CT spawn. Good shot from Liaz. Exercise needs to make the crossing. And he's forced Liaz back with that P250. Now it's up to Joko, but he's flanked out by Vexite. A Gush, but can't complete the kill. And it's all on this P250. 1v3. Dooley's inside the bomb site, and Exercise going to pick it up. Sees the rotation coming in, but they've swarmed him. And no clean options. It's a pistol round for the Australians, and they stay alive.
They're good at those, Jason. They're pretty good at those, you have to say. Another one for FlyQuest to play with. Valve don't make trilogies, though, do they?
No, but you could name it something other than 3, and maybe find a loophole.
Alex. Backside and Gravity. Couple of kills back and forth. And we were sort of wondering how FlyQuest are going to play this CT side in their first gun round.
Maintaining some of that aggression, this time not towards Team A, and have the Pop Dog push to go 1-for-1 from Vexite.
Dexter is the player close by waiting for this. He's just jiggling.
He's got a Molotov and an HE grenade.
Yes, he does.
Excuse me, an incendiary, I should say.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, and he's got no face.
Yeah, he's got nothing left. All his brain matter splatted over Thomas. And 30 seconds left, and that's not an episode of Thomas the Tank Engine I'd recommend to show the kids.
Isn't that show like wildly crazy in retrospect, like in hindsight?
I think all of that. It's like, I can't believe we were even allowed to watch kids shows, you know?
Yeah.
Like, so much of it is just so barbaric.
All right, Liaz. Exit kills. Low impact. Get them garbage frags.
Yeah. These are my favorite kind.
I know.
Yeah. Well, Liaz just gonna hold on.
I was perusing the HLTV article about Train earlier this morning. Perusing, you like that?
Yeah.
One thing that they noted was the online portion of the Blast tournament, the Train was played 4 times, and every team that picked it lost.
Well, we're keeping that trend
Yeah, we're
up.
keeping that trend very well.
Yeah. Don't pick Train, guys, for your own safety.
Nice flash, good clear. Gravity gets there a little bit late to help out. Maybe he can salvage an equalizing frag, but doesn't want to chase it.
And Regali's got eyes down in towards T-Con. No wide peek into him just yet, so...
No, but that smoke to create some space out A main is going to make the defenders pretty nervous. Molotov will delay the Pop Dog player, which keeps his eyes trained on the flank, which sets Dexter up for failure.
Yeah, that kind of works against them. 10 seconds, that's all they've got here for the T side to get into the bomb site. Gravity Grid, headshot, follow-up, and they are about to close it in the final 5 seconds. Vexite just needs to stay alive, but that plant is coming in. It looks like he just about got it. Bomb goes down just in time. Final second of it. Now Vexite with a 1v2 and a defuse to try and tee up, and it just Max blank the side of FlyQuest on their own map pick. They struggled to win a single gun round.
Yeah, first half was real rough for FlyQuest. That T side could never get going. They were just completely caught by all the aggression, and 3D Max just played a solid game of Counter-Strike with confidence from start to finish, and that's all they really needed. So train in the books.
And FlyQuest is going to start on the T side, or rather the CT side. And I'm looking forward to seeing what their defense looks like. We didn't get to see too much of it on train, and wasn't a lot of rounds to work with. And Maka going to be burnt out. Ins to take the first headshot, so pistol rounds off to a good start.
Yeah, pistol round's going smooth, at least for now. Liaz going to back away. Oh, gosh, down to 2 HP. That forces Regali to turn. He's got some aggression in Hull, so he knows that's not dangerous. And there's the dualies. Nice and precise on exercise, and over to the B bomb site we go.
I like what you did there, Jason. That was good.
Thanks. I don't really do the rhyming thing too often,
Yeah,
but that felt solid.
That felt smooth. Vexite back in the coffins, splits open heads. It's Gravity to go down alongside Jocko, and this pistol round is comfortably collected by FlyQuest. Every kill goes their way.
Yeah, that was beautiful.
A defense, rather passive. One player Graveyard, one in Pit. Vexite waiting in the speedway to catch them if they come through CT.
Oh, he's screwed.
And he's in a real tough spot. Yeah, screwed is the right word. And Gravity has taken him out very swiftly with that Tech-9, putting pressure on Ins back of the site. Spots out 3 players approaching his position. Tech-9 eradicates him, opens up that B bomb site, and FlyQuest have kind of capitulated here. It has to be another retake. But for 3D Max, this is an opening they just didn't really expect to get so easily. And so now Dexter coming through CT, he's got to deal with a crossfire.
I don't know if you go for this.
It doesn't seem likely, right? It doesn't seem like it's going to net any reward. Dexter doesn't make this.
I mean, he's dead regardless of what happens. I'm just surprised that they're even kind of posturing as if they even wanted to test it. 3-on-5 retake when you're coming in very late. Clean kills on the entrance into the B bomb site. Nice round from 3D Max. That's the last thing I think FlyQuest expected. And much like we felt on train, no resistance from the FlyQuest defense. You know, 3D Max got to walk up middle, walk up ramp side, walk into CT spawn, and the first contact was at that truck over in CT spawn. No one even spotted them. So they had a lot of room to work with in the round and take complete advantage.
Oh, here comes the util. He executed into the B site. And this time, it's not just one player on the B defense. It's 2 players within the site, and third now rotating over. 24 seconds left, utility gets to work, and it's lucky to drop Vexite with the fire. In swings through the CT smoke, and not enough done from the initial B defense. Again here for FlyQuest, not a single kill, and this has to be a save. There's no way back into this. It is going to be a round for 3D Max to tie up the scoreline.
Yeah, man, the Molotovs forced, I think, the FlyQuest defenders to kind of take that aggressive angle to take the fight as they come through the smoke, but 3D Max was so patient behind that defensive utility. And oh, man.
Oh, no.
Oh, it's all gone wrong.
You really needed to win that one.
But hey, Regali, no kit.
Well, now they know where he is. And he's got to deal with multiple players. They're not going to let him get away with this. Surely he's going to have to fight tooth and nail. And unfortunately, they've ripped all of those out of him. So it is another round win for 3D Max. And more importantly, that's the stage the squad are at now. So we'll see if they can make it, because 9 did not, for example. Some teams definitely fall off after their initial map picks get figured out.
Here's that saved op having impact. Opening pick, 5-on-4. That smoke is very close to the wall. A good follow-up from Liaz, but that, I imagine this just prompts the B hit to come a lot quicker, which is a good read from Dexter, who's rotating over.
The flash could make things a little uncomfortable for the T's. If that flash connects, then the Pistols might have an opportunity here, but he's come out now. So Vexite sends it. Unfortunately, Dexter peeks just before the flash. Lucky helping out though by taking his own teammate out, and Inns inside of the fountain is doing great work with his pistol. He's still alive, leaving it all on Maka with 20 seconds left.
Damn.
He's got to pull off a 1v3.
All right, take it away, Maka. Good shot. All picked up. 15 seconds. Gonna take the fight. That's a nice quick one as well. One-on-one. Maka on the verge of doing it all. 10 seconds. There's the shot. The jiggle peek, and Regali nails him. That's the saved up coming in to win the day, and it's 4-3.
And Regali's going to get a chance to strike in the opening kill here.
Oh, he should do it. This should be a shot he nails. Ooh, and he just takes away the angle. Right as Joko slides into it, he's going to be aggressive through the smoke. This is the bomb as well. Now they have to be committed to come chase it down. Dexter, big step up for FlyQuest. And a chance to add more onto it, but now he's just a problem to deal with.
I'll smoke, blast it open. Maka comes charging through. Bomb is down though, and that's a big problem at the moment that they have to figure out. With a minute, 7 seconds left, smoke fades away, and Lucky needed to win that fight if there was any shot at picking this one up for 3D Max. So FlyQuest winning a buy round here unless Exercise can unravel everything. It'll be quite a long journey to do so. He's got the first kill, and 3 more to collect, and that bomb down at long.
Problem is, going all the way around through halls is just like, even if you think he's going to get a kill over in pit, it's just so much time it's taken to pull this off. This is now 10 seconds into this 1v4, 1v3.
Yeah, he probably has now realized.
Yeah, you still got to go chase down the bomb on Rap side. Got 2 defenders there to deal with, so this is just out of reach.
Oh, tight game then, 4-4. Just a matter of time. Oh my god, no way!
No.
20 seconds, that's a pathway straight to B, Jason. Can you believe that he's found a way out of this?
He can get caught though. Oh no, Laz, if he hurries up, he might be able to get the deep angle, and he's going to pause. He's going to pause and wait. Exercise, this 1v3 might almost be coming together. That's really awkward. A bold plant spot, and Exercise just going to take the swing, surely. Hard swing to the right. Do it. Liaz takes the headshot and saves the day. Back-to-back big-time 1v4 clutches, just barely. Vexite and Inns set up with Dexter's flash timing just now. There's the peek down from the MP9, destroyed by Joko, so Dexter's going to stick around. Defensive smoke. 3D Mac's going to respect it for the moment, but they're bringing all their forces to bear at this bomb site.
Oh, dink on towards Joko. He's down to 4 HP. Vexite gets cleared out off of the site. Maka also taking one of his own. So now the B-bomb site is completely gone, and the round victory already confirmed here for 3D Max.
I don't know if this would be something in terms of like preparation, very possible for the 3D Max side, or if it's just working out really damn well, but this is like the second time so far in this half that first orange Molotov has forced the fight at the front of the bomb site, the swing from the defender, and 3D Max is so ready for that. And it's such a nice, easy kill to set up with a singular Molotov.
Gotta start seeing FlyQuest maybe forced into a different setup. Can't keep deploying a player to that spot if they're constantly gonna be forced into that fight. And Leo's gonna try and hold on to the AK. It's still a long way off, so we haven't saved AKs.
Ooh, change of pace.
Extra play, and look at Maka sprinting up in towards top middle. He's not alone. He's got plenty of teammates with him, and Liaz forced back by flashes. So it was a stack towards B early, which leaves one player on this A site, and that's all they've got. Liaz to defend it all on his own.
Oh, and he's got nowhere to go. Man, what a call from 3D Max. They have abused Banana, attacked Banana, taken over Banana, and right when FlyQuest called a 4-man stack at the B bomb site to control it themselves, 3D Max goes elsewhere with some pace. Lovely calling to get a 7th round, nice and easy.
Dude, that's gotta feel so frustrating if you're Dexter, though. You know, you call, okay, they start 4B.
It's that feeling you get when you're like, they're the ones controlling this game. We're the ones constantly playing catch up, constantly playing on the back foot in some regard, whether it's a player count, whether it's information.
Terrorists win.
Nice little fight from Regali, catching Gravity off guard. Follow-up utility as well is going to isolate them, although Regali comes right through the smoke. Dexter goes 1 for 1. And Regali's going to try and hang on during this set piece.
He'll do his best here from default, but start to come in towards him. Great shot. And it's going to be Jocko decapitated first. He has waits in mini pit. 39 seconds left. Advantage siding with FlyQuest, but will it result in a 5th round victory?
Oh.
Not looking likely now with that kind of shot from Lucky and the power of exercise from the balcony. Site taken, 28 seconds, and a retake required that just looks too far. Too far to go.
You got to feel for FlyQuest to a certain extent. Like that, they looked like they had that under decent control. Obviously on the edge, but just a beautiful shot. Look at Inns though. He's got one of his own, and then Lucky gets kind of blocked into the open. So Maka's got a decision to make, and Inns knows he's coming for him. Backs off to a new defensive angle. Maka still wins it. He's got to stay close to the site for the bomb plant. Flashbang is out, and just now Vexite moves into the site. There's the tap of the bomb, the jump up. Uh-oh. Oh, he's got him off.
It.
Okay.
All right, okay. It's fine. All is good. Maka, not the most beautiful clutch in the end, but one that'll certainly work out. And it is going to be an 8th round at the turn of the first half here of Inferno. 3D Max well on their way to a 2-0 opening day.
Pistol rounds, though, have been, you know, confidently we can say FlyQuest have had the advantage in them.
Yeah, you know it's all gone wrong when they lose one, though, Jason.
Oh, they missed a smoke.
They're going to come charging through with a flashbang. Maka can't land anything. Finally, someone actually gets a kill after how long that fight was. Now, Exercise waiting in start of the pit. It's going to heat up for him. The Frenchman forced into the open, taken out by In. So once again, FlyQuest off to a great start in this pistol.
I wonder, did they miss that smoke, or is that planned for them to flash through it? I thought it might be for left mid. Regardless, it works out all the same. Dexter going to hold off this this flank up middle. He's already kind of called it out to his teammates. They've set up a nice crossfire. Good wins with the Glocks. And another pistol. I think is that
every single
all 4
one.
pistols going to FlyQuest?
Yeah. So not bad in terms of that department. It's kind of everything else.
it's the other, you know, 23 rounds that potentially have to be played. 22, I should say. For the moment, giving time to 3D Max to set up this defense.
Flash up into the sky. Lucky for going for a peek down into Banana. He's got his teammate in behind him in Joko, who could once again light up the scoreboard. Here comes Inns. A little bit of awkward nature here around the corner, and eventually Joko able to get away with one, and that is more like it. Joko to be taken down by Vexite, though, in response to the smoke. And a 4v3 for 3D Max. I think they'll be happy about that, and full Banana control.
I thought that was going to backfire entirely. I don't think they realized how close that player was over at half wall. That could have gone south, but good kills from Joko, good conversion onto the second frag, and now the AWP gets to shift back. After supporting the B element and controlling Banana, the AWP moves over towards Rap side, which allows Gravity to slide into the site and set up a crossfire with Exercise. So the A defense is looking very strong.
Regali, oh my god, didn't even have a second to live as he walked around that corner. Instant headshot from Exercise.
Yeah, he did not see that coming.
No, it did not. Gravity waits on default, just every now and then having a little bit of a look up towards the balcony to see if anybody's up there, and Liaz eventually will be spotted. 20 seconds. It's on FlyQuest to make the move. Exercise heating up in the pit, eventually does some damage to the apartment's play, but it's Gravity who's tasked with closing it out, and he'll do so. Not without issue, though.
Shout out to the A4.
Yeah.
A lot of bullets to recover.
A lot of bullets.
Money starting to run low for FlyQuest. 4 AKs and a Tech 9. No money behind any of these players except Regali at 1100, but that's nothing to be super happy about. And here comes a little bit of an aggressive push. Dexter jumps past the scope, and now he's going to set his teammates up with a nice pop flash through. Maka going to back off into the bomb site, and he's calling out right now. He's under so much pressure. Rap side is exposed and weakened.
This is now very awkward. Maka is coming to try and plug the gap, but his teammates are stepping up alongside of him. Exercise taking one. Maka goes back to try and fight out top mid. Eventually gets taken down. So Exercise still in the pit. His 2 teammates here on this side of the map right now. And so 3D Max will prove unbreakable, unshakable, and immovable. As Inns comes through the balcony, the smoke has just popped in his face and made this even more awkward than it was once before. And double figures for 3D Max as soon as the guns have come back out again. I feel like sometimes subtlety isn't required.
Yeah, overrated.
Yeah. Sometimes you just gotta say it how it is. Round 19. Could be map point, series point, in fact, for 3D Max. And that grenade, oh my god. That is just double boom. That is an airstrike straight to the stairs.
I think that was 3, wasn't it? No, you're right, only 2.
There's 2 grand. Oh yeah, that's
Well, no, Exercise has used his as well.
did not go well. I'll tell you that.
No, and that's out of a timeout as well. So like any idea you had, like you don't even get to run it. It's a very unforgiving position for Gravity.
Oh, you can see what kind of pull he has as he waits. All he has eventually to round that corner. 15 seconds left. It's on FlyQuest to make their move now, and Liaz goes down. Exercise inside of the site might just be closing on that 12th round, and it certainly will be a closing moment. It's starting to just feel like FlyQuest never showed up today.
You know, where you can see 3D Max is like trying to figure out what decision they want to make. Everyone's just kind of very quickly and comfortably making a call based off what they've seen on the map and sticking to it. And it's turned out to be the right call more often than not.
Yeah, 3D Max have just been so good at the opening stages of rounds. Like, what can you do if you lose 2 players on T-Stars instantly? You know, like that's such a tough position to be put in if you're FlyQuest. And they've lost the opening again here.
And you don't really have the weaponry to overcome that advantage. Ooh, the jump up, holding down the trigger. Joko's got another one, that's ins. And yet again, another 3v5. Well, I mean, if you want to call both teams kind of like the upset dangerous team to the spoiler teams, 3D Max look like they have a leg to kind of impress us even more and build upon that reputation. They're going to take this opening series 2-0. It's 13-7 on Inferno. Start to finish, 3D Max absolute beasts.
Yeah, 3D Max, one of the teams coming into this season keeping their previous roster they did all the hard work with last year, whereas this is a new look FlyQuest. They replaced Alistair, they brought in a new Alper.